Hi there, welcome replay viewers. You're here with Samantha Brown. I'm sat outside my gym and the sun is really lovely, but I think I've sat in a bad position because the sun is totally getting in my eyes and keeps coming out and then going in, and that means that I'm sure the picture is terrible today and I'm not even sure that the sound's working. So what I'm going to do is let's see if we can test to see if the sound is working. Can anyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Okay, so we're looking good for most people. Awesome. Okay, so my top tip today, I wanted to get back into doing my Tuesday top tips. It's been a little while. I've been away. I've lost signal. Oh, hi. I'm back again. I went to Vegas in February and I haven't done that many live videos since, mostly because I've just been working out what it is that I'm trying to do with my life. But anyway, so I wanted to get back into doing top tips on a Tuesday with you guys to share the stuff that I'm learning and kind of help you out, I guess, really is the key thing. So today's top tip is something that I thought about yesterday. So I was at the gym and here I am at the gym again. You can't really see my gym. All looks a bit too nice. And I was training and I got talking to a guy who I was having some kind of shoulder pain. I was like, I've hurt my shoulder. Basically, I was bench pressing too heavy. After my 4 or 5, however many months of not doing anything, I went back to the gym and I lift heavy weights, and I thought I could get back into doing what I did before and what I lifted before. But it's not top tip about money and business, but just don't try and do stuff too quick too soon when it comes to training. But anyway, going back to my point, so I was talking to a guy because he was giving me some tips on things I could do that wouldn't hurt my shoulder, and he asked what I did, and I said that I am involved in property, and most of what I try and do is help people work out a way that they can get involved in property if they want to, and connect people, because that's what I do, is connect people, regardless of whether it's on social media or at property networking events or normal networking events. I connect people. So I was telling him I just said what I did, and I realised that this is something that most people don't do. You don't talk about what it is that you do to enough people. So if people don't know what you do, then how can they know if you can help them out? The real key thing is helping people, but until somebody knows what you do, you can't possibly help them. So my absolute top tip today is tell absolutely everybody about what you do. I've even been sat here before in the nice outdoor area of my gym and been doing these live videos a few months ago, and afterwards a lady was like, "Oh, you're the girl that does live videos. I've seen you here before. What is it that you do?" And I ended up talking to her, and she came along to my property networking meeting. So just think about every opportunity you have today. See who you could talk to about what it is that you're doing. Just tell them, just bring it up somehow. Make sure it sounds fluid and natural and what have you, but just bring up whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's business, whether it's property, investing, network marketing even. You know, I've come across so many network marketers who don't even talk about the stuff that they do, the fact that they help people out, the fact that they help people who live ordinary lives make a bit of extra money on the side. You know, everybody wants to be able to make some more money. There is nobody in the entire world who makes enough money. I mean, I was sat around, let's see, like 9,000 other people in Vegas in February, and not a single person there would have ever said, "Oh no, I've got enough money, I'm done now." So always talk to other people about what you're doing. There are always opportunities to help other people out, no matter what you're doing. So even when you're at the gym, you can talk to people. When you're standing in line at coffee shops, trust me, you can talk to people. Anyone who tells you that there aren't customers out there, or it's really hard to connect with people and find new customers, no, it's not. No, excellent. Lisa's just told me that she's doing a serviced accommodation she is doing serviced accommodation in Cornwall. Lisa, that's amazing. Well done. I can imagine there's a really good market down in Cornwall for SA. So for everybody who's watching reading the comments, SA is serviced accommodation. You might know of it as Airbnb. I came across a guy recently actually who sells, it's basically Airbnb courses to people, and he makes like literally millions in this funnel on ClickFunnels through teaching people how to do Airbnb, but in America. So if anyone's in the UK, then that's probably an idea of something that you could do. And if you've got no idea what ClickFunnels is, ask me, because I've been really looking into it, and it's an amazing way of reaching more people online and helping people learn about what it is that you do. So go out there, tell everybody what you're doing. I had a coffee yesterday with somebody who was telling me about a couple of guys that they know, and they were giving me some scenarios of these people, so other people, and I also do know who these people are, basically telling everybody that they know about the network marketing company that they're involved in. And so these people would be at coffee shops, and they'd be talking to people in the line about it, or in Subway, and if you're watching Just Want, you're going to hear this story and go, I told Sam this story. So we know some people who own Subway chains, but anyway, that's kind of by the by. Standing in line for a Subway sub, because generally that's what you buy in a Subway, and the first person says to you, what filling do you want? The person says, and they say, is this your dream job? Pretty much everyone's going to say no. Okay, we'll take this card. I'd like to have a chat with you. Watch this video and come back to me. And if you are doing something that's your own business, or you're involved in sales, or really if you're involved in anything within a company, but most people I know that watch me are involved in their own businesses, are investors, get into property, own their own businesses, and are into networking and that kind of thing, then you obviously have a thing that you do, and it's important for you to sell the thing that you do. So I'm pretty sure you probably carry your business cards on you all the time. I think business cards are quite outdated, but they are a very good way of being able to get people to go and then look at your website, or your funnel really, which is what I think you should have, but that's a different topic for a different day. So if you have your business card and you have a link to your website on it, then you can say to someone, I've got something that might be of interest to you. You give your card to somebody, and then they go and have a look, and some will get in touch, some people won't, but if you hand out your card often enough, then they will. So to go back to the Subway story, the first person obviously asks the question, the next person asks, what salad you want. I haven't been to Subway in ages. What salad you want? And then you have the same question. I know another guy who, when they're sat in a coffee shop, I'm looking inside the club area inside my gym, but you can't see, but they're sat in the coffee shop, and as they're going up to order, they're going to go around to every single person and hand out their business card. Because at the end of the day, it is your job to tell everybody about what it is that you do, because you cannot decide whether somebody's interested in what you do or whether they've got a need for you or not, unless everybody knows what you do. So anyways, this person's handing out their business card to every single person in the coffee shop. Now, I'm not saying that I do that at the moment, but I do talk about what I do to everybody. So yesterday I'm at the gym, and I was talking to a guy who was helping me out with some exercises, and he asked me what I did, and I mentioned about the fact that I'm involved in property, investing, networking, all that kind of stuff. And so that's the person that I'm connecting with, because then he opens up and tells me that he has the money for a deposit, isn't really sure what to do, doesn't know where to start, and really is kind of like the prime candidate for the kind of stuff that I can help out with. But obviously I would never have known that had I not mentioned what I do. And the same applies to you. Other people aren't going to know to tell you stuff unless you tell them what they do. So get out there today, go and tell people everything that you do. Don't try and if you do different things, don't try and say everything in one go. Try and pick the one thing that potentially leads to everything else. So if there is one main thing you do, or if I use more like myself as an example, networking and connecting is probably the hub of everything that I do. So if I talk about the fact that I bring people together in networking environments, and look at how people can get involved in property even if they don't know what they're doing, that's probably like the key thing that then triggers the intrigue, and then everybody else go, oh, okay, that's interesting, how could that help me? I probably wouldn't lead with saying, something that's like really, really, really super niche, unless you just do one thing and then just talk about that. So I hope that helps you. Give me some thumbs up and some smiles. Tell me where you are. Tell me what you're doing today. Let me know if I can help you in any way, shape or form. My mission in life is to serve others and to inspire people to go and do the things that scare you. So I have put off doing live videos for ages, and even a minute ago, like minute before 12, I was like, oh, I don't really want to do one, but then I thought, you know what, I might as well. And I know that the things that I hear in my life help me, and like when I'm listening to audiobooks, talking with people, the guy that yesterday I had a coffee with helped me out loads, and he said that, and I thanked him afterwards, and he said the reason that he is so into helping other people is because he had so much help at a kind of like a time when he wasn't sure what to do, and so he's just paying it forward. And I hugely believe in that. I hugely believe in karma or something like that, whether it's the universe, whether it's a god, you know, who knows. But I think if you help enough people, and loads of like really mega amazing people have said this, that if you serve enough people, if you help enough other people, you will become truly rich in your life, whether that's wealth, whether that's just friendships, you know, family, everything. So I'm here to help you in any way, shape or form, and all of the stuff that I learn I want to pass on to you for free, because, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't know the information, if you don't know the knowledge, then you'll never get anywhere, and if you don't take action, then you'll never get anywhere. So go out there today and tell one person, as scary as it is, and I know it's scary and that's why you've got to do it, go and tell one person, more if you can, but let's start with one. Oh, the sun, you can't see me now. Go and tell one person what it is that you do today, someone you don't know, and go and do something really scary and tell a person that you don't know what it is you do, and see if they will maybe have some interest, and if they don't, that's okay, because you can just move on to the next person. Okay, so I've got a question from Graham. I'll answer that offline, Graham, because it's probably not so important for people, everybody else. It's a specific question about having a contact for a cleaner or holiday let in Linton. I don't even know where Linton is. Tell me where Linton is. Okay, so hopefully that's been useful, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye. I can't turn it off now, and the sun's gone really bright. Bye.